Initially, every student who scored a mean grade of C+ and above in KCSE got automatic grants from the government. But this will no longer be the case in this year's university placement. The new funding model for varsities and TVETs will now see students funded based on their needs.
The next financial year, under the new model, we are increasing the budgetary allocation from 54 billion to 84.6 billion.
At the same time, the government has reassured learners that university fees will not be increased as the budget to higher learning institution is revised upwards from 54 billion to 84.6 billion Kenyan shilling. At least 173,120 learners who made the cut to join university and vocational training will be categorized in 3 groups: vulnerable, less vulnerable, and able. The first category are students from the needy families, translating to 29% of the total number of students who expected full scholarships from the government. The second category are less vulnerable students who will receive government scholarships of up to 50% and loans of 40% as their household chip in the remaining 7% towards their university education. The last group are students categorized as able, who will be allowed to access help loans of up to 55%, with the government only funding 38% of their university education. Based on this arrangement, a student who wants to pursue medicine at the university and falls in the less vulnerable category will receive 381,000 Kenyan shilling from the government annually. The student will then need to apply for a loan of 288,000 per academic year, and his family will be forced to part 50,000 Kenyan shilling annually. In applied science and humanities, a faculty that attracts enrollments of many students, family will have to top up at least 15,120 Kenyan shilling per annum after the student receives his or her government scholarship. This student-based model will be scientifically determined by a means testing instrument. The Higher Education Loans Board instrument determines students' need on various parameters. The first one is funding criteria, type of the course, previous school, disability, and marginalization. Meanwhile, Kenya University College and Central Placement has directed higher learning institutions to publish the cost of each course for students to choose wisely. Mariam Jahid, K24, Nairobi.